Hello everyone, welcome to the daily dose of Pilzno. Shmuley asked if I'd record something on Hilchot Shabbat, and maybe we could accomplish something together. So I thought I would try my best. I thought we'd learn from a Sefer Pinei Halacha, which I highly recommend. He has a very nice introduction, but I thought we'd skip straight into the actual halachot. So in Perek Bet, he starts talking about preparations for Shabbat during the week. And the idea is that just as the person has a soul and a neshama and a body, a guf, so too the week has the 6 days which represent the guf and Shabbat which represents the neshama. And the idea is we should try and connect these as much as we can. How does that manifest? So the Gemara in Beitza discusses Shammai and Hillel's approaches to preparing food during the week for Shabbat. So Shammai, if he found a nice food, he'd put it aside for Shabbat and say, this is for Shabbat. And if he happened to find something nicer later on in the week, he would eat the first food originally designated for Shabbat, but now he's found something nicer, so he'd eat the first food and he'd save the second food, which we found was even nicer, for Shabbat. And that way, even during the week, he would think about Shabbat all the time, and he would save the nicest types of foods for Shabbat. Hillel had a different approach. He had an approach of Baruch Hashem Yom Yom. Baruch Hashem, each day Hashem provides for me. And he was on a special madrega that just as Hashem, he had bitachon, just as Hashem provided for him food for that day, so too Hashem will provide for him when Shabbat arrives. The poskim say that even Hillel would say that most people who are not on such a high level of bitachon should follow Shammai, and therefore honor the Shabbat during the week by preparing food during the week specifically for Shabbat. And nowadays, this inyan applies less because food is so prevalent in the supermarkets, Baruch Hashem, where we are, and generally one's always able to buy food earlier on in the week, later on in the week. So how does this apply to us? So really we should prepare our shopping grocery patterns and prepare the types of food that we're going to buy, so the food we eat on Shabbat is going to be nicer than the rest of the week. And he just finishes this section by saying it's good when you buy the food for Shabbat to say, this food which I'm buying is Lichvod Shabbat Kodesh, this is for Shabbat. And if you say verbalize these words, this food is for Shabbat, this is part of the mitzvah of Zachor, remembering Et Yom HaShabbat. And it's also good to taste the food before Shabbat to make sure that the food is well seasoned, and it's going to be very tasty when Shabbat comes. Have a good day.